it do, folks? It's your boy OB here, back with another video. Welcome back to Daily 5280. So today I'm going to actually hang out with my buddy Matt. I'm going to show you his Type R. Thing is sick though. I will say, I will admit, the thing is absolutely dope. You know, a lot of the mods that he got on there, I'm excited to show you. This is going to be a redo because prior to this, we filmed this, and what happened was my audio went completely silent. Bringing my drone and everything with me right now. So he's bringing a couple other buddies that have some sick old school cars. I'm pretty excited to see those. We're gonna meet them up at the Shell station, and then we're gonna roll out. So I'll holler at you in a sec. Say what's up, Matt.
Round two.
Oh, I know, round two. I told you. I already told him about it. Filmed last week, and the audio went completely shit.
Is the audio on?
The audio is on.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
All the connections are connected.
Okay.
Oh, don't fall. Don't you fall. So, tell me about your car, Matt.
So it's a 2005 Acura RSX. It's a stock motor. Yay! It's got a HP. Well, the motor is. It's got a HP built turbo kit. Thanks, Alex. It's got a Precision 62, 66 turbo. It runs off of wastegate pressure because I didn't run electronic boost, unfortunately, but that is in the works. So it makes 550 horsepower on 14 pounds of boost.
Dope.
And the entire exterior is a Mugen kit, all authentic. Everything's 100% authentic from King Motorsports. Headlights are retrofitted by Vision AutoWorks. Thanks, Colin. And then, yeah, I mean, it's got a big brake kit. There's probably a million things I'm forgetting about, but my favorite part is, I think in our last video we didn't get any audio.
Right.
But my favorite part is the brakes.
We just gone. Yeah,
my favorite part is the brakes.
So the Wheelwood 6-piston.
Yep, 6-piston big brake kit.
Super sick. Cross drilled and slotted.
These are Work Maestro S1s, and they're monoblock. These wheels, like, so I just learned this. These wheels don't have center caps because Work made so few of them. They did not think they were going to sell, so they are so rare that there are no center caps at all. There's like,
honestly, I think it's sick without center caps.
Yeah, there's like 5 sets of these in the world.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, and I have one.
Weren't you so cool?
I feel really cool. So these are forged, so they're similar to like T37s or Volks or anything like that. They're forged wheels, so they're made the same.
Right.
So
Super strong.
yeah. The light is crap, so they're fun.
about your car, man.
All right. So it's not a Honda. It is a Mini.
It's even better.
It's a classic Mini. It's a technically it's a 1973. Weird title as like a 63, but it's a Canadian model.
Right.
But 73 classic Mini. Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
I mean, this thing is absolutely nice. Tell me what you have done to it so far.
So, a lot of tidying up and engine work.
Okay.
And some suspension stuff. So these cars suck as far as cooling goes, because if you look at it, this is just how the design was from back in 1959. The radiator is pointing away from the actual airflow whatsoever. So in England, it's nice and rainy and cool all the time. And
True.
this week it was like 90 or something like that. It just
Yeah.
sucks. So the cooling was the issue. So I added a fan on the back side with a switch that runs to the inside.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, so added with nice, that's actually new from last time. Added a nice connector instead of just
like a toggle switch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it goes in the inside so I can turn it on, and it has the temperature sensor, so once it reaches a preset set point,
Okay.
fan will kick on to try to keep it cool. Head gasket replacement, a lot of bits and pieces here and there, adjusted the timing, a lot of just engine work, it was running, but it was just, you can tell it wasn't there.
Right.
So you just got to take a little bit of love to it, a lot of hours, and kind of made it reliable. Lower control arms that are adjustable, added those. It runs on cone suspension, which is no one sees because it's ridiculous.
I don't even know what cone suspensions are.
Because you can kind of see it. I don't know if you can or not with that. That right there is the actual suspension. It's a rubber cone.
Huh.
So it has a shock, but the cone is what the spring mechanism is.
Okay.
And the cone just literally, it's a rubber cone. It's like, instead of a spring like we have, like lowering springs.
Right.
And whatnot.
Right.
And they still make those, so kind of kept those to keep it original, just because you don't
see them.
You don't hear of like, what's your suspension? A rubber cone.
Right. Right.
It almost looks like a plunger almost.
Right.
At that point, but
Right.
it's cones all the way around. Lowered a little bit with a high-low suspension on. It's like it's called the trumpet that feeds up to that cone,
Okay.
and then you can adjust the height, but it's a little low right now. But
I mean, tell me about these. Now, tell me what size wheels these are.
So these are 10-inch rims. These are 10-inch original from England back in the. As you can tell, they're a little dusty. Got to clean them up, but 10x5s.
10x5s.
10x5s, and I can still buy tires to them directly from England and get them here in 2 days.
Man, that's crazy.
It's absolutely nuts.
That is crazy.
It's got discs in the front, 7.5-inch discs in the front. That was an upgrade. Drums in the back.
It was a piece of junk.
And it's the motor, 998 cc's.
So literally a liter motor.
Yes. Yeah. It's a 4-banger still. 4-speed. The pistons are cute. They're just adorable. Like when you take the head off, it's just like you just look at these things. And it's like, oh my god.
Right.
But
that's nice, man. I like this. I really, really, really like this.
if you look at the car from the side, you can see how far the wheels are, like how close they are to the front and the back.
Right.
So
that gives it superb handling.
And it's right in the corners, right in the edges. Like I still have not heard the tires chirp on a corner yet. And
Really?
I'm taking it pretty hard.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it feels so weird because it's mechanical steering, mechanical brakes. There's nothing assisting you. It's just you in the car.
Right.
So you can kind of like, oh man, like you could feel the car working versus a normal car like my WRX. You can take a corner, you don't feel it as much necessarily. Not that that's a bad thing, but this one you can feel the car going anyway. Oh, damn. Got a spare. The battery's already in the back just from factory. It has a quick disconnect switch, makes it easy for making repairs. And the gas tank, just right there.
So just to give you a little insight on why the battery's in the back, that's weight distribution. So it almost gives it, I don't know if this is true about this one, but it almost gives it like that perfect 50-50 weight distribution between front and rear. Hence the reason why these things handle like none other. So.
And then the Cooper S models for the old ones, they had 2 tanks. So they had one here and one there. So then you got perfect weight distribution on both those tanks as well if you really wanted to. So even more left and right, it would almost be identically even.
Right.
So it's just kind of nuts. Little exhaust there. It does seat 4 people technically.
And I've sat in this thing, and it is actually pretty roomy, I'm not gonna lie. So, as a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do this. Let's just hop on in here. Now mind you, I'm 6'3", so. And I'm in here. Plenty of headroom. Just bang my arm. And I've sat in this thing, and it is actually pretty roomy, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not super comfortable.
No, but you know, yeah. My knees aren't hitting the dashboard. Typically in modern cars, my knees are all on the dashboard if it's too small for me. But this thing, straight up, man, this thing is sick. I love it.
It's nuts, man. Yeah, you can still fit people back there, weirdly enough. It's not, again, the most comfortable, but gotta think about it. This thing is tiny. Simple 3-gauge cluster.
Original 79,000 miles on it?
Or at one point.
Or at one point.
There's that switch for the fan, just made it nice and simple.
Okay.
This has a clutch, a choke.
A choke?
Like a freaking lawnmower to start it.
I mean, it is carbureted, so yeah.
And then the tack just makes it easy for tuning and obviously just revving and whatnot. So
right.
Makes it pretty simple, but it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, this thing is nice, man.
A little Cooper shift knob, nothing too fancy. This is as basic as a car gets.
And it's as dope as a classic gets. So.
Yeah, pull that back towards you.
Yeah. So, it's a good day actually hanging out with fellas and actually seeing their cars and everything like that. Drop me a comment down below. Turn on that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. And smash that thumbs up button. That helps me out so much. I am approaching 100 subscribers. Once I hit that 100 subscriber mark, I'll do a giveaway. So, help me get to that 100 subscriber, and like I said, there will be a giveaway then. But until then, I'll holler at you next video.